Howdy, this is Eileen, Jack, and Victoria, and we are doing a case study on Gilderoy Lockhart.
Some background information about Gilderoy Lockhart is he is a character from the Harry Potter series and is an important character that is shown in the second film, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. He's a professor of Defense Against the Arts at Harry Potter School. He has also received a lot of awards, such as the Order of Merlin for his works with books about dark creatures and his encounters with them. These works, however, that he consistently talks about is rewarded for, were not actually his, and were the works of other wizards and witches that he has claimed by erasing their memories with a memory charm. We diagnosed his psychological disorder as narcissistic personality disorder, which is a cluster B personality disorder. The narcissistic personality disorder is characterized by a lack of empathy for those around them, need for attention, and is focused on personal success. People with this disorder tend to be self-centered, manipulative, and arrogant.
So we have 3 symptoms that support our diagnosis. First, he takes advantage of other people for his or her own gain. An example of this is he destroys other people's memories and leaves them without an identity in order to take their achievements as his own. Another symptom is that he exaggerates and brags about achievements and talents, like when he is introducing himself to his class, has paintings of himself in his classroom, and makes them take a quiz about himself the first day of class, which don't relate to the class he is teaching. And another symptom is he requires constant attention and admiration, like when he brags about his magical skills, except that most of the time he fails to demonstrate them. He thinks answering fan mail is a great punishment, says he knows everything, and he can't admit that he is beaten or is not as smart. Some of the missing symptoms that he doesn't show is that he doesn't insult or demean other people as a way to make themselves look better. He doesn't react with offense when he is teased, and he also does not go out of their way to avoid associating with anyone when they consider them beneath them.
So we have some possible treatments for Gilderoy Lockhart's disorder. A possible treatment for this disorder is through talk therapy and humanistic therapy. There are no medications to help this disorder, so through these therapies we can help the patient come to the realization of his problem and the root cause. The plan involves talking with the patient face-to-face over the course of several sessions in order to slowly find the potential root that started this path down this disorder. Throughout the sessions, we want to bring out Lockhart's achievements in order to get a description of what he had done, and to get him to remember that those achievements were not his. And this will slowly bring out why he has this sort of attitude. By doing so, the projected long-term outcome is that Lockhart understands that he's not that unique or a special singularity within the wizarding world. At the end, he'll come to the realization that this stems from his parents/family, as he was the only child to be born with magical abilities, and thus being overpraised by the mother as the favorite child. Thus, it will allow him to realize that there are many people like him. Some problems that can arise is that the upbringing of these memories and thoughts would help solidify his ideology of self-importance. Another problem that can arise is what comes after. After realizing this, he may go into a sense of shock that he's a facade and that he took credit for achievements of other wizards, and what he had done is an immoral action, thus making him think that he is in trouble. This sense of fear that develops may cause Lockhart to do more drastic actions in the future. Within the film, NPD is portrayed heavily on multiple occasions. Some examples could come from Lockhart's first class. Upon introducing himself, he states, "Let me introduce you to your new defense against the dark arts teacher, me." In addition, there was a picture or a portrait of himself painting another portrait of himself. We get another instance of egotism upon giving a quiz about himself to the students. When he releases the pixies, he wasn't able to stop and control them, letting Hermione Granger to stop the mess he created. This film accurately portrays this disorder as he makes the effort to remind people of his own success, in addition to trying to become the center of attention. The movie doesn't mention the disorder, but characters begin to notice. For example, Ron was baffled when the quiz was all about Lockhart. And as we watch the film, we develop a sense of disgust for the character itself. And within real life, this movie lets us understand that people that try to get attention and overly brag may fall into this disorder, and is not merely a personality trait.
So this is our works cited. Thank you for watching. Thanks and gig 'em.